G'day and welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Riverview Farm. That's right, we are back here at Riverview and we're continuing on with our farming exploits. And we are going to crack straight into it. So we are on a new game day. And we've got the harvester out there. You can see he's busily harvesting. We've just offloaded him. We've also got a load of... oh dear. A load of digestate? No. Slurry going onto the field. Oh geez, it's been a while. Alright, so we've got that happening as well. Alright, we're gonna go and see what else we got going on. Oh, it's not exactly where I wanted to be. Right, so we'll go off this one here. That one wasn't very good either. Right, so let's bring up our UI and see exactly where we're at. Right, so we've got a little bit of milk there. Not a great deal, but we've got a little bit of milk. We need to go check on our production. As you can see, it's 7:23 in the morning. I'm going to bring my time back up. There we go. And we need to probably check some of our animals. So let's go quickly over and just check the animals. They've got plenty of food there. They've got plenty of food. We'll do a bit of a run over the other animals on the other side of this little hill area over here. So where a lot of our animals are now. We've got a few eggs to pick up by the look of it. How are they going for feed though? They probably need a bit of a fill up for feed. They'll all be about the same, yeah. Okay, let's check on the sheep. So the sheep over here, they got plenty of food. Yeah, plenty of food. So the sheep we need to fill up on. Now, what have I got over in this silo? I've got enough feed over here. I've got some hay, some sorghum, I've got straw, and I've got wheat. Right, so I've certainly got enough there to feed the chickens, which is what we need to do. So I need to bring a truck and trailer over, because we haven't got anything over here. Or a tractor and trailer. And get that done. All right, so let's see what else we've got to do. We have got a couple of grass fields that are ready to harvest as well. So as we're harvesting this field here, and we're turning this field over ready to seed, field 16 is ready to harvest. Now, that is a grass field, as you can see there. And then field 5 is also ready to harvest. So we need to get some grass off those fields. Now, while we're over here, I'm going to check to see how we're doing for our silage, because that'll determine whether we make... for our hay. That'll determine what we do. So we've got 1 million litres of hay sitting in here at the moment. So we need to actually transport that out of there. So let's get rid of that for a start. My pedals aren't ready. Hang on, gotta bring my pedals back. There we go. Alright, so we're going to get rid of some of that hay. We'll put it into storage. And we'll also look at... well, actually, I don't think the cows need to be topped up either. Some of those we drive past. But I didn't check the cows. No, the cows are nice, so that's okay. So we just need to put some of this hay into storage. And that'll just work with the main gear. We're going to load you up. Okay. Alright. And then what we'll do is once we've got rid of some of this hay, then that means we can process with more. I think we'll end up doing bales. We'll do some silage bales for this next lot of mowing. And then we'll stock up our silage that way. Bring on the bin. Right. First load. Well, we've got 125,000 litres in there, so that's going to be, 8 loads to empty it out. Probably not going to do 8 loads at the moment, but we'll do a couple just to free some space up in there and get the rest of the grass that's sitting in the silo at the moment to start being dry for hay. Alright. Getting things done. Alright, so come back around through here, grab this again. let's go and have a bit of a look-see and see how everything else is going. Where are we? Here we go. Right, so he's doing his last header row now, I would imagine. Now he's not too far off being need to be emptied either, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. You're still continuing to go on through here. You're doing okay. You're about a third of the way through the job, so that's okay. Getting there. All right. Load ready to take up. Hope everyone is doing really well. We're doing well here. What have we got? News on the FS22 front. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about, and I still haven't done the video. I am putting out the video about the season pass. I know it's a bit late. We had that a bit of time away, so that's just part of it. We've had the Gal pack released now. But there's nothing wrong with the pack per se. It's like the repetitive thing that myself and a lot of others are saying is, why do we just keep on getting the same equipment? We had Gal in FS19. I mean, why they're adding that as an extra pack again now, I don't know. I mean, look, we've got enough balers in that as it is. Why don't we just add that as a value add for free for those that is long-suffering Giants followers? But at the end of the day, we're not getting anything new. Like Giants, you should be really concentrating on new crops and new equipment, not refreshing stuff we've had before and giving us another option of things we've got multiple options for now. I mean, okay, we get a baling system that we can, where the baler's a hard stand baler basically, and we're not transporting it and all that sort of stuff. Fine, but what does it really give us as a value add? Nothing, yet again. So anyway, and to give us that as effectively as a paid DLC again, which I believe last time it was a paid DLC, wasn't it? I'd have to go back and have a look, but I think it was a paid DLC last time. It was part of the free update. I can't remember, but either way, we've been there and had that exact equipment before, and that exact brand. I mean, it's like, wake up to yourselves. Anyway, but look, it is what it is. I did notice that a few of the content creators got a nice little pack or something from Giants recently. Yeah, well done. But I mean, again, I come back to my normal routine. How many of them actually tell you the truth and what they really think about the game? And this is one thing that it really annoys me about the whole content creator thing. And look, I get it. You're not going to say anything bad when you're getting money or a free game or whatever else from them. In fact, I don't even know what it looked to me like. It was just a certificate with a free game. I mean, you're sending a free game out to content creators that are already playing the game and got a game. I mean, is that really what it was? Anyway. Look, I mean, stuff define, eh? I really don't care. Actually, it wasn't just content creators. It was for partner program or whatever it was. I mean, I'm part of the partner program, but look, I think in total, including my own purchases, there's something like €100 being spent, and effectively from part of that program you get, what is it, 2.5%, so about €2.50 or something sitting in the account. So really, is it worth it? Well, not really. Especially when you have to plug your product. I mean, I'm not going to plug it. If you want to buy it, you want to use my codes, all well and good, they're in the video. But they haven't been updated for the latest stuff because I really don't care, to be honest. That's the way I feel about Giants at the moment. I mean, nothing has really changed. I'm not changing my tune or anything else like that. I think Giants have been very average for quite some time. FS22 is an okay game. It's just they constantly just make poor decisions in delivery, in my opinion. They just recently put a survey out. Right? Oh, we're going to listen to the players, and we're going to do it. Well, no, you're not. Let's face it. You're not going to do that. You're going to do what suits you. right? And all it is just a marketing campaign to try and find out how many people actually play your game and like it. So, or those that have bought the game, how many of them are actually actively playing it? And I mean, again, we come back to the other fact of the only reason people continue to play your game Giants is because of the modders. So start supporting the modders better. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna continue to drive on Giants today. But look, nothing has changed or improved or anything in that regard. I don't expect it to. I mean, look, we're coming down now at the point where this year I would expect we're going to be hearing about the next version of Farming Sim. Is it going to be any better than this version or the last? Look, probably not, to be frank and honest. But, I mean, what are they going to bring that's going to be enthralling? I mean, we know in the Season Pass that they're bringing a new map at the end of the Season Pass. And there's a new crop which looks like carrots. Big deal, right? One new crop. Apart from the apparent 2 new crops we got for this version of the game, which really wasn't a new crop, it was just another type of crop to harvest. It wasn't a new crop like rice or doing turf farming or anything else like that. It wasn't new at all. I don't know what I've just done then. I was going to fill up, but I didn't. So I mean, realistically, what have you brought to us that's new? Nothing. So the carrots might be, like if they bring in new implements that harvest the carrots, but if they rely on like the ropers and things like that with different heads, well, that's not new equipment, is it? Alright, that's enough about that. Alright, let's go off and I'm going to grab the... Do I grab the Big M? Yeah, we'll grab the Big M and go mow. Okay. Now, I can, but I won't grab the baler. I'm going to do that separately, I think. I'm going to go and we're going to quickly just mow the grass for both fields. Because we also do need to offload the combine. We'll do that first, actually. Just take the mower down and we'll offload the combine. And move on from there. Wet the whistle, get a bit of a dry throat. Okay. Oh, he's done a good job. He got stuck. Right. This is the problem with that. As we've always found with what was I going to say? The problem with course mod and or a few other things like the AI, generally speaking. But anyway, it's better than what the default AI is. I'm just having trouble putting out words today. And those that know me would know that's normally not an issue. Yeah, it's just not. It's better than the in-game AI, but it's still not perfect. But it's okay. We accept what it is, and that's just the way it is. Now, I'm not going to put this as swath this time. So we're going to change that. I was spreading this one on. Alright, off we go. Grass on the side of the field hasn't grown enough to mow. It's okay. Right, so let's quickly get this mowed and we'll continue on. Oh, like I said, I was going to empty off the combine, wasn't I? Two things I'm going to do. I'm going to move this bale out of the way. There we go. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to go and offload the combine, and then we'll come back to the baler, to the mower. All right, off we go. Now, during the time, well, actually, no, I can't say it during the time. Since coming back from our little time away, I've been considering what we're going to do with the series, as in all the Farming Sim 22 series, and I am going to start bringing one or two to the end. Why aren't you? Offloading. That's bizarre. I know you're close enough. No, you weren't close enough. Alright. Yeah, so I'm contemplating what I'm going to do with the series. So I think we might cut. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I really can't say. I'm not committed either way. I'm enjoying playing and bringing to you the series as they currently are. I think what I might do is I might just have to put a poll out and let you, the viewer, decide which series goes. Now, the choice is going to basically be out of Elm Creek, Port Belleron, Riverview, or Southern Cross, because they are the ones that are currently in the stable and ones that have been played. Ebony Island is the new series, and I'm not in a position where I think we should be finishing that one yet, because we've only just started it. I think we've got a lot of gameplay for that series and that map. Now, in saying that, remembering also that's a non-production map, so we're not using any of the production stuff apart from the in-game production. So we're not using any of Black Dragon's Dragon Den Pack. Okay. So at the moment, the only ones that are using the Dragon Den Pack is Elm Creek, the other four: Elm Creek, Port Belleron, Southern Cross, and also this one in a limited fashion. We haven't got a lot of stuff running from this one. So that's what we've got to play with, and then whether or not I won't continue to run 5 FS22 series. It was only ever going to be temporary having 5 running, so I was always intent to shut one of them down next. So I think the best way to do it, because I'm torn and I'm enjoying playing all of them for their own different reasons, I think it's going to be up to you guys to decide. So what I'll do is I'll put a poll up. The poll will have to have a certain amount of votes to make a decision. And what I mean by that is effectively we have to have like a minimum of say 50 votes to make a decision. I'm not going to make it based on, I can only have 3 or 4 votes. That's not going to be good enough. So what I'll do is I'll put a poll up. I might well put a poll up today that I'm recording this, which is 26th of March. And what we'll do is wait until we get the appropriate amount of votes, and I'll publicise the poll in the videos, upcoming videos, and then at a point we'll reach our number, and then we'll make the decision. We'll actually remove the video. We'll start closing it down. It'll probably take us 1 or 2 episodes to close down whichever series we do close up. We'll finish up one, and then go from there. Now, what I'll also do is I'll obviously keep it running so I can play it solo, because, like I said, the 5 series we've currently got running at the moment, I'm enjoying playing in its own right. So I'll continue playing it myself, while it may not be part of the channel anymore. And then who knows, maybe we might do an update like in 3 months time, do an update. So say for instance, for the sake of argument, we we decide to take Elm Creek off. So we take Elm Creek off, we close it off, and do whatever we can do to finish the series off from the series perspective on YouTube. And then maybe 3 months' time, I'll have a video that just showcases where we're up to with Elm Creek and what we've got to and done. That may be an interesting thing to do. So it's like effectively a time lapse. Well, not time lapse, but it's certainly showing you that what's happened over time since we last sort of played it. So that's what we'll look at doing. So anyway, we'll worry about that after this episode. We'll get this episode done. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I think once this weekend I finish recording videos. In fact, I'll start promoting it from the videos I'm recording from here on in, and I'll have a poll up by Monday. About the time you're going to be watching this video, actually, Tuesday actually you'll be watching this video. So I'll make sure that poll goes live for Tuesday. So when you're watching this, there will be a poll on the community tab here in YouTube. I'll also put links to the poll in Discord. And probably on Twitter and Facebook. And then, yeah, you guys can make the decision on what we do with our series. Can't be more fair than that. Grown. The grass mowed, I should say. The other way, I'm doing everything in reverse. And then we'll get over here and bale it when we've got nothing else going on. Close to being done. A few more runs to do. Now I can tell you that while we're talking about series and stuff like that, there will be a new series coming to the channel later this year. I know it's getting a bit far ahead of ourselves, but there will be. City Skylines 2 has been announced. So Colossus Order has announced their sequel to the amazing City Skylines, and we are really pumped for that. So that will be coming later in the year. I don't think we've formally got a release date as yet. It's just later in the year. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So that'll be coming to the channel. So that will be, I'm guessing it's probably going to be third quarter this year. I don't expect it to be by mid-year, although then again, who knows. They have just released a couple of content creator packs for City Skylines. There's two by mod authors that I'm a big fan of for City Skylines. One is Bad Peanut, who did a lot of extended road type mods and stuff for City Skylines, plus other things, like many other things that in relation to transport and stuff like that, which was great. And King Leno, who did a lot of building assets and stuff like that. So yeah, they've got some mods out, which is as part of the content creator packs, which is excellent. And yeah, I'm looking forward to playing those. I'm not going to bring City Skylines back to the channel. The reason being, it's a bit hit and miss. I tend to have a few problems with City Skylines, whether it be the mods, the game, and it just tends to want to corrupt files very easily and all that sort of stuff. And as much as I do love the game, would love to bring it to you, just have too many problems with it to go through the heartache of last time I tried keeping the series on. I have been testing on the premise of trying to bring a series back, and even though I say this now, I may well try and bring a series back, even though it won't be very long, because of the fact that City Skylines 2 is coming out, so it'll only be a sort of like a filler, effectively. But we do have a lot of other videos running on the channel at the moment as well, so I don't want to overcommit. So I might start recording a series this week or so, and just see how we go. And if I can get, say, up to 20 episodes recorded, then I'll release them to the channel. It's probably the safest way to do it, so I'll just start recording them and doing it. Because obviously we've got lots of other things underway. We've got 2 series for Transport Fever 2, which are underway. One's a normal one and one's a passenger only series, which is a bit more challenging, although it's not so much challenging now because we are making money hand over fist, so certainly the initial parts are a little challenging, but it's just a different take on the game. We've got Kingdoms Reborn, we've got Land of the Vikings, we've got what else? We've got Land of the Vikings, Kingdoms Reborn, what's the Viking game we've got? I can't remember now. Anyway, we've got a few different things. We've got 2 Point Campus as well. We've got 2 Point Campus. We've covered the new DLC, which is a little bit disappointing, but we'll cover off that as well. So hopefully you can watch all those as well. I know the vast majority of my viewers are here purely for farming sim, and I get that. And I know that while we're on the road to 5,000 subs, and we've got about 300 to go to 5,000. I know the vast majority don't actually watch the videos, but look, it is what it is. But hopefully there's enough variety there that people can watch whatever they want to watch, and that's the problem. Like one of the things that I'm mindful of, and some other content creators haven't been mindful of, and that's where they've I'm going to say suffered, that they've ended up finishing, is just not having that diversity. So when a game does stop or it becomes stale or whatever else, they've got to try and create new interest, and that's why we're playing other games. I mean, I need it myself to maintain a little bit of variation. Otherwise, like we found with FS19, all I was playing for the channel basically was FS19, and I ended up taking a long break from the game and recording because of the fact that I just couldn't do it anymore. It was just driven me dry. So yeah, anyway, that's why we do it. So hopefully you can support the channel by watching those as well. I mean, look, I know my gaming style and all that sort of stuff isn't for everyone. And hey, that's okay. I don't profess to be the best RTS or city planning guy in the world, but we'll give it a bit of a crack. And then you also get to see when we fail, which certainly from what I've seen, you don't see a lot of that from content creators. They only show you the successes. And I think it's important that you guys as viewers get to see the success and the failure. That's why we don't tend to edit too much out of the videos we present as well, because we're human. We do it just like you guys do, and we're not perfect. So when something goes wrong, why not have it there? Whereas I know, in fact, I was watching a YouTube video for someone playing FS22 just recently, and and they cut out an entire part just because they couldn't get a tractor to work. And I get you might cut some of it out of it, but there was just no mention of it except in the comments. And I'm like, why would you do that? I mean, people might be interested to find that they've got the same issue as what you have with a particular tractor or a mod or something like that as well. So, anyway, that's just my take on it. And you may or may not agree with it, and that's okay, because that's right to free will. Alright, speaking of free world, it's time to free the world and stop recording, because we have come to the end of the episode. Although, what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this grass, and then I'm going to empty off the combine, and then we're going to end the episode there. So, just finish off here first, and then we'll do the signing off. So there's a little patch here to go now. One more little run. Okay, that's all done. There's a patch that's down through here, I think. I think there was a little patch, I didn't get it. You may have got it actually. A little patch there. But yeah, so hopefully, yeah, that's it. But it's good to be back. I hope you didn't miss us too much. Thanks to those that did send messages, even while we were away. A couple of people messaging to see if everything was okay. Thank you very much for that. Do appreciate it. I'm not going into any details whatsoever, but just to say we are back. All right, let's go off and empty off this guy. You gonna get stuck again, or are you gonna turn okay? I'm not going to watch you just in case. All right. So combine's just over here. I'm going to come in the other side. I'll come in close. So basically, the next episode we should have probably finished the harvest. Maybe depends on how quickly I decide to whether I record directly after this one or not. I probably will. So we'll probably finish off the harvest in the next episode. But yeah, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. Hope you enjoyed the video. Happy to be back, like I said before. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitter, Discord and Facebook. And I've got it all asked about face. Don't forget also to like the episode if you like the episode. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. And if you do subscribe, make sure you press that live notification icon as well, so you can be made aware when new videos are available on the channel. We are on the road to 5,000 subs, and I'd love to have you join us by pressing that sub button. But apart from anything else, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Back here at Ducksolar Gaming and Riverview Farm. See you later. Bye.